Thank you for joining us today on Black Investments Matter. I'm Antoine Anderson, and today we're going to be talking about the delisting of the Helium token from the Binance US exchange. Is this it? Is this the nail in the coffin for HNT? Stay tuned to find out. Well, here we are again with some more updates from the Helium Network. This time, the news kind of came outside of the Helium ecosystem, and it was from Binance US. We just found out that the exchange is dropping Helium support. It will no longer be able to trade those pairs on that exchange. And I think that you may be seeing other exchanges follow suit. Now, why is this happening? Partially because of the Solana migration. Now, Solana itself is still going to be listed on the Binance exchange, the Binance US exchange. But with everything that's going on with this shelling and shuttering of the Helium ecosystem and the Helium blockchain in favor of Solana, the move to remove the reward pools from the miners with HIP 55 to the validators, and then the move to move those rewards from the validators to the oracles with the subsequent HIPs and the HIP 70 moving it over to the Solana blockchain, bringing back the challenges back to the miners just to try to get us more profit. It just doesn't seem like there was any consensus in the development group. This is just a layman, somebody who just spent about $4,000 or $5,000 on rigs with our partners. I just find it confusing, unsettling, and without being too judgmental, there just needs to be better communication on what's happening. No one really knows from day to day how this project is going to work out. I am just looking at some of the historic information. This time last year, we were not talking about Solana chains, and we were just trying to keep our network up and running, right? That has now been moved to our concerns about how are we going to return to profitability. This time last year, the coin was still going around $23 or so. Right now it's down to $2 per Helium token. Now, despite everything that's going on with the sub-DAOs, the VEIOTs and IoT tokens, the Wi-Fi tokens, the 5G tokens, all of the sub-DAOs that came out of the HIP proposal that created them, it just meant that more governance was going to be relegated to the specific coins that you were on. But the overall governance was moving toward the Solana blockchain. This is something that needs to be cleared up so individuals like me don't get on the channel and start talking about how confusing it is. We want to stay supported and stay engaged with this project, but it is becoming increasingly difficult to do so because there just isn't any consensus among the developers. And it's just so visible right now. I will applaud the developers and the organizers of this network for the attempt to bring us back into profitability, but it doesn't seem like anything is working. We don't know what's going on, and we want to have more up-to-date information instead of things like this getting sprung on us. With everything that's going on in cryptocurrency as it stands, it just seems like it's kind of unfair to the supporters that we just don't know what's going on. So go ahead and feel free to leave some comments on the bottom of the chat here. Let us know what you thought. I am not moving my Helium. I couldn't move it if I wanted to. The amounts are just too small. But we'll be engaged in this discussion in a lot more detail in subsequent videos. Thank you for joining us.